Hello again, everybody. It is February 18th, and we are back with another TAD Management Virtual Showcase. One of the most influential female vocalists of all time is Diana Ross. And Alyssa Harris pays incredible homage to her in a show called Supreme Diva. Everything from the look to the personality to, of course, the iconic voice. Please welcome Alyssa Harris in Supreme Diva.
TAD Management presents Supreme Diva, the Diana Ross Tribute Show. Starring Alyssa Harris. A stunning tribute to the Motown legend.
My mind spun around in space, and yet I watched it grow. And if you're listening,
Las Vegas star Alyssa Harris, along with her spectacular band, performs all the hits from Diana Ross.
Tell us, should we run away? Should we try and stay? Or is it better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy.
Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa Harris. I'm a singer, songwriter, and performer, and I am so excited to be included on this month's TAD Virtual Showcase. My new show, Supreme Diva, it's a tribute to Diana Ross, the one, the only, the amazing Diana Ross, and it features a lot of her amazing songs, her hits, her iconic #1s, and I think you guys will all enjoy it. I want to say thanks so much to my amazing TAD family and the wonderful team at TAD Creative Studios for helping me put this together, and I really hope that you enjoy it. You're going to hear some songs that you know, that you love, and I absolutely love bringing them to you. So without further ado, hope you enjoy Supreme Diva.
Kiss me crying, baby, for you. Kiss me sighing, baby, for you. So come on and hurry. Come on, boy, and see about me. See about you, baby. Come on, boy. Wasn't it you who said that nothing good's gonna last forever? And wasn't it me who said let's just be glad for the time together? It must have been hard to tell me that you're giving all you had to give. I can understand you're feeling that way. Everybody's got their life to live. If I've got to be strong, don't you know I need to have tonight? When you're gone, need to
Join the fun as Alyssa pays sparkling homage to this legendary diva.
last time you touched me in the morning, then just close the door. Leave me as you found me. Empty.
Now, our next act, Matt Johnson, is truly a master magician and escapologist. I had the pleasure of speaking to Matt and hanging out with Matt after one of his shows, and he actually taught me a trick. I want to try it now. I have to say a phrase. He taught me how to disappear and reappear. So here we go. Matt Johnson is the best. Ta-da! He's the professional. I'll leave it to him. Matt Johnson.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Johnson. I'm an illusionist, a sleight of hand artist, and an escape artist. And right now I'm coming to you from our home in Canada, where I'm surrounded by my memories, over 30 years in show business. Now, you may have seen me escaping from a tank of water on Britain's Got Talent. You might have seen me on Penn and Teller Foolers, or even The Late Late Show with James Corden. I've been headlining cruise ships, theaters, and even touring with the Illusionists direct from Broadway for pretty much my whole life. But how do you know I'm any good? Well, you know what? Let me show you. Check it out. I have 4 blank cards. Now, don't take your eyes off these cards. They're all blank and they're all blue on the back. Let me ask you a question. Did you happen to see the Jack of Hearts? Because if not, you probably missed the other 3. And if you missed the other 3, then for sure you missed the red backs. I'm Matt Johnson. I'll look forward to performing for you soon. Take care and bye for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I call this the vanishing bottle trick. Watch. It's gone. No? Are you guys ready for a show? I can't hear you. Are you ready for a show?
Put your hands together for the breathtaking Matt Johnson. Oh, hold on. It was brilliant.
You want to talk about the world's best? We're looking at it. Matt Johnson, you got 4 years. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Now, we've lost some incredible musicians over the years, especially recently. And one of the ones that hit home the most was George Michael. Such a talent. But luckily, with this tribute around, he's not that far away at all. Please welcome George Michael Reborn.
Wake me up before you go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, right? Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hear that. Move into my heart. It's ever so sky high when the love is stars. Jitterbug in my brain. Goes a bang, bang, bang to the same. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Hello everyone, I'm Robert Bartko and I want to thank you for taking the time to check out my exciting tribute show, George Michael Reborn. You know, when you come to my show, you'll be hopping into a time machine that will magically transport you back to the 80s and the 90s, back to the glory days of George Michael and Wham. And when you come to see my show, you're going to see me singing live, dancing my butt off, and my band and I are sure to bring you an electrifying show covering all the hits of George Michael and Wham, and I promise you, you will be up on your feet dancing and singing along. So thanks again for checking out my video, and I want to just say I hope to see each and every one of you very soon, and I hope to be performing for you very soon as well. Thanks again.
It takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. 'Cause I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Come on. Just hold on, and I won't let you go, my baby. Yeah. Push your tiny hand in mine. Anything you have in mind. Oh, we have to see, yeah, is that I don't belong to you, and you don't belong to me. All together, go. Freedom, freedom, freedom. You gotta give it what you take. Come on, everyone.
I would have fans come up to me after my performance and say to me, Robert, I saw George Michael live back in the late 80s during his Faith tour, and when I saw your show tonight, I couldn't believe my eyes. I wasn't seeing a tribute show. I felt as though I was seeing right before my very eyes George Michael Reborn.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but you gave it away. My friends got me ladies, they all have babies, but I just wanna have some fun. I just allow the fragment of your life to walk free. By losing everything, 'cause I wanna hear that. Yeah, yeah. Took the gray skies out of the way, made the sunshine brighter than time to stay. Took a bright spark into the flame. My beats burned in.
Now, back in 2019, we had our annual TAD Expo live. Remember those days? And this next comedian was on that expo. I gotta tell you, I could not stop laughing when I saw his act. My face is still hurting from the laughter. So I'm just gonna let you see him for yourself. Please welcome Drew Thomas.
It's hard to find a wife. Where do you go to find a wife? Nightclubs? I don't like going to nightclubs. Everybody in the nightclub is a liar. The men are lying, the women are lying. You got older women in the club trying to look young, but you know they older because they got that vaccine mark on their arm. And you are nowhere near 25 with that vaccine mark on your arm. But marriage is scary. It's a major decision. You only want to do it once. And the part that scares me the most about marriage is the fact that men and women don't look at marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married. I got my ring. I got my colors picked out. I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's going to be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly. Mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? She told him yesterday at dinner.
My name is Drew Thomas. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I deliver true classic comedy. The name of my act is Don't Get Comfortable. I was born in Jamaica, and I also grew up in New York, in the Bronx. Moved to Atlanta in my 20s. My comedy style is observational and storytelling. I like to find what's common in humans instead of what's different, and I bring that to the stage in light and make people laugh or until their face hurt. People are always pointing out the differences in people, and I like to point out what's alike. We're more alike than people think, and that's what I deliver, and Don't Get Comfortable.
How's everybody doing? I'm so happy to be here. This is the type of crowd I like because this represents the new America that we live in. We're in the South, and people look at race a little different in the South, but I don't look at race the same way other people look at race. White people and black people, we need to work together because there's more Mexicans coming. And it's up to us to hold the fort down, and we need to work on our relationship and become better friends, is what I'm saying. You sit at home and watch TV, and they always telling you about the hole in the ozone, and I'm like, what about the one in the fence? Who's on that project? I met an older white lady on a flight. She said, I want to come to Vegas and hang with the comedian. I said, come on, Tammy, you're welcome. Tammy flew herself to Vegas. We hanging out in my apartment. Tammy says, I want to smoke weed with you. I haven't smoked weed since my son was in high school. I said, Tammy, this ain't the weed when you was in high school. This don't got no sticks and no seeds in it. This is the stuff white people grow. They weed got names. So I roll one up. We pass it back and forth. Tammy start coughing. She go to the bathroom. I finish it off by myself. 3-4 minutes later, I hear her calling me from the bathroom. Drew? 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 I said, what's the matter, Tammy? She said, I'm not feeling well. I said, what's wrong? She was like, my heart's beating fast, and I think I'm having a panic attack, and I think we should call emergency. I was like, we're not calling nobody, Tammy. This was your idea. You a white lady in my apartment with weed? That's possession with intent. I'm not calling nobody. You put this trip together. Thank you guys so much.
Now this next singer and instrumentalist is truly, truly so talented. She's able to perform her entire show in 3 different languages, English, Spanish, and French. She is a walking Rosetta Stone. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I am sort of a multilinguist myself, so without any further ado, please welcome Giulia Vari, El Giulia Vari, and Le Giulia Vari.
L'amour est enfant du bohémien, jamais, jamais connu de là. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes, c'est toi pour moi pour toi dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, mais j'aurais pour la vie.
Hola, bonjour, ciao. I'm Giulia Vari, and I'm so excited to perform my show for you. I imagine you haven't traveled much recently, at least I haven't. So guess what? My show, which is called Around the World, allows you to travel around the world without leaving your seat. I sing in 8 languages, and I've made some really cool arrangements of the most famous songs from around the world. For example, The Girl from Ipanema, La Vie en Rose, Bésame Mucho. The show can also be just Latin night, so only songs in Espanol, or A Night in Paris, so only songs en français. The other great thing about my show is it adapts to your space. So, for example, if you have a tiny cabaret room, perfect, just me and the piano. If you have a bigger space, we can do big band or anywhere in between. So either way, I hope you love my show. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Hasta luego.
Il est entre dans mon cœur une part du bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi pour toi dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, mais j'aurais pour la vie.
To travel around the world without leaving Ripon or Ripon. Ripon. So I just have to tell you, yesterday I just arrived from Miami. Yeah? This is a true story. Bésame mucho. So her son hates me. Yeah, it's true. Mujer, si puedes Dios hablar, pregúntale si alguna vez te he dejado de adorar. Thank you so much, everyone. Buenas noches. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Now, sometimes when you're watching a musician up on stage and they play with such passion, you cannot help but just sit back and admire. This next act does exactly that to every audience she performs for. Please welcome Bernadette Nyari.
Hi everybody, my name is Bernadette and I am from Hungary. I am a violinist, but I may not be what you expect from a violinist. My goal is to show you that on the violin everything is possible. I studied classical music, but I try to play for you everything. Jazz, country, pop, classical, musical theater, everything, all your favorite songs. That's my goal. Miles of Styles. I'm looking forward to entertaining all of you in 2021. Thank you very much.
Very good, very good.
Some of the most iconic singer, songwriter, musicians of all time hailed from Canada. One of those, of course, is Shania Twain. Now, this next act pays incredible tribute to Shania in this show. Please welcome Shania Twain.
I'm going out tonight, I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Gonna make some noise, really raise a voice. Yeah, I wanna scream and shout.
He was awesome. We had a great time.
We had a great time.
We gonna rock. We love Shania Twain. Shania Twain. Shania Twain. This logic, but don't impress me, man.
Fabulous costume changes, lovely.
Don't impress me. Forgot my lady. A man sure starts
We could have paid $150 to see Shania Twain on Tuesday, and we wouldn't have enjoyed it any more than that. That was awesome. We can't wait for her to book again so we can bring a whole bunch more people.
I wanna be free to be the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman, yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Donna Huber and I perform as a Shania Twain tribute. We're called Shania Twin and we are just so ready to get back on the road. 2021, come on, let's do this. And thanks for tuning in, by the way. Thank you so much. We have been on the road for over 25 years, my band and we just have such a great time. Our show is high energy because of course I can't stand still and my guys are just energetic as well. We just love, love, love to travel and have a great time. So I am in Canada. I live here in a very small town just east of Toronto and it's cold. It's cold, but I'm not going to complain because it's just been so beautiful. I'm right on the lake and I just love it so much. God bless you guys and let's do this for 2021. Okay, let's go.
Such a great time. Give yourselves a great big hand. One more time, one more time, one more time. Thank you so much and God bless you. Be safe, be happy, have the joy in your heart at all times. Regardless. Have a great night, everybody. God bless you so good. Thank you.
Now, some things in this world just go together perfectly. Macaroni and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, pineapple and pizza, and comedy and opera. This next act does just that. They pay tribute to all of that great music from the classical era, and they'll have you rolling in your seats with laughter along the way. Please welcome Tenors of Comedy.
Them Texas tenors are so pretty.
Well, man, they're so pretty. When you look at them, you feel good.
Get your red hair.
When you look at us, you feel good about yourselves. We are
the Tenors of Comedy. I'm Blake Davidson, and I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Fruget, and I'm from Lubbock, Texas.
Hey, I'm Matthew Lord, and I'm adopted. I have no idea where I'm from.
Well, as the Tenors of Comedy, we are a new breed in the tenor genre. We sing everything from Elvis to opera and everything in between.
We're going to have you rolling in the aisles with laughter and up on your feet with excitement.
Yeah, so we want you to come out, enjoy the music, and just have a good time, a lot of laughs, and not learn a thing. We are anti-education.
That's
yeah. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for seeing us, and we are
the Tenors of Comedy. Bye!
And you live as you've never lived before. What I'd like to do is explain the difference between us and all these other tenor groups out here. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. How many of y'all have heard of the 12 Little Irish Tenors? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Irish tenors. They're little bitty fellas.
Small.
They're like Shetland people. One of them's actually about that big. He's the guy that poses for trophies. I just need a couple. Oh, I got a good one. Thank you, Mama.
No, and you did that college trophy. That,
yeah.
That Heimlich trophy. I like that. That's good. Yeah.
No, that's this one.
We got the greatest singer of my generation, and most probably every generation. And I'm talking about the great Mr. Luciano Pavarotti. And I had the honor and privilege of participating in over 50 productions with him right there at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Yeah, thank you very much. I was an usher.
Now, when you're a musician, you always strive to be the best at your craft. But there are some people in the world who have already achieved that goal. Judy Carmichael is a Steinway artist, and she is one of the most accomplished stride pianists in the world. Please welcome Judy Carmichael.
Do I love you? Oh my, do I? Honey, deed I do. Oh, honey, deed I do. I came to this later and somebody played me a Count Basie record. And a lot of people don't know that in the early years of Count Basie's playing, he played stride piano. And it's called stride because the left hand is making a striding motion over the keys. It's the way that jazz was played by everybody in the early years of jazz. I'm Judy Carmichael. I play swing piano and boogie woogie, sing in the Peggy Lee tradition, tell little funny stories. In fact, one of my favorite reviews, I was very flattered, called me Peggy Lee meets Fats Waller meets Paula Poundstone. So we have a little sample of some of the things I do. So glad to be with you. it. But they have a phrase, and I don't know if anybody here is from England, but their equivalent phrase is all fur coat, no knickers. And that actually sounded really sexy, actually. It sounded like, isn't that the fantasy? You open up the door, the guy opens, the woman's just, never mind. I'm a fan buster, you don't have a clue. You talk so smooth and think you're the best. Stop your lying dog and give my ears a rest. I can't give you anything but love, baby. I can't give you anything but love. Yeah! I was very nervous when I first started doing concerts, and I asked one of the older musicians, what if I hit a wrong note and it's just really obvious? And he goes, well, you know, that is the great thing about being a jazz musician. He said, you know, with classical music, they pretty much know what the notes are supposed to be. But as a jazz musician, if you hit a wrong note, you just hit it over and over and over again.
Now, she's a little bit country, he's a little bit rock and roll, but together, they're absolutely incredible. Now, I'm not talking about Donnie and Marie, I'm talking about Rhaegar. They take you through all the greatest hits of rock and country in their own unique style. Please welcome Rhaegar.
Hey guys, how you doing? We are Rhaegar and we get asked questions about our name the whole time, so we're going to make this really easy for you. This is Rachel, I'm Gareth. If you put those two names together, you get Rhaegar. Now, I'm all the way from London, United Kingdom.
I'm all the way from Dallas, Texas, and we are so excited to be all up in your screens for the TAD Showcase.
Now, our show is an absolute mashup of some of the very best of rock and the very best of country.
We take those songs that you know and love and we amp them up with completely original arrangements.
On the rock side of things, we do anything from Aerosmith, Queen, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Eagles.
Countryside coming at you with Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, Carrie Underwood, Patsy Cline, Shania Twain, and loads more.
Now, for the last 4 years, we've been taking the Rhaegar party all over the world, and like everybody here, we cannot wait to get back to what we really love doing. But that's enough from us right now. Here's what a little bit of a Rhaegar party looks like.
Let me see your hands for Rolling Stones. I can't get no this side. All right.
Come on, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, baby. Getting
Once again, thank you so much for joining us for another TAD Management Virtual Showcase. We'll see you on the next one on March 18th. Have a good one.